Yep, this isn't clickbait. I did do some buying. I bought a couple of stocks here today and I will disclose them in this video. I knew when I looked at my portfolio about a week ago that there was just way too much green in there. Something had to give, and well, the good times don't last forever, do they? Well, here's the thing. If we change our perspective and we actually embrace market sell-offs, we don't mind the red in the market, we look to buy the dip for opportunities out there in the market, yeah, the good times can last forever. And we can do all of this while making a ton of money over the long term, which has been proven time and time again in the market. The NASDAQ, which is the tech-heavy index, they hold a lot of growth stocks as well, had a wild swing today of almost 4%. And that's a lot for an index to move in a single day. And I'm sure I'm not the only one out there that saw their account swing thousands of dollars today. But instead of panicking, just embrace it. It is what it is. Let's focus on how we can make money off this. So what I actually started doing was nibbling on some positions, and I voiced this in my VIP group Discord as well. And I think this is the true power of having a community like our Discord, because during times of uncertainty, during times where you're questioning yourself, it helps a ton to discuss with like-minded investors, what your plans are, what's happening, what they're doing, what deals are out there. It really does help. The thing is, in our Discord, we all have the same goal, and that is to make a lot of money over a long period of time. We're all long-term investors. We're all focused on the next successful investment. We don't dwell on the day-to-day movements. We try to look at the bigger picture, and that's how we make a ton of money in there. So if you feel that, you're someone who could benefit from this, you could find some value in this, you want to give it a shot, check out the description down below. I'll leave a coupon in there for $15 off your first month of the VIP group. And you can decide for yourself if it's worth it, if you want to continue in there. And you know what? I think that the value that you're going to get from conversing with myself and other investors in there kind of pays for itself. But anyways, it's kind of limited time, 24 hours, a few spots I've opened up. So if you want to sign up, make sure you do so. Details will be in the description down below along with the coupon code, which is FEB15. Anyway, so without keeping you too long, guys, I want to get to the point of this video. Let's talk about the two stocks that I actually bought today. Splunk was the first stock, and this is my bet on big data analytics, which is going to be a $100 billion plus industry in the future. And Splunk is a leader in this space right now, and I think they will continue to do so over the long term. I think this stock is extremely attractive. I've made a dedicated video on this already. Link that in the description down below as well. And I think that, the big data analytics space is something that's still in its infancy. And as we have 5G, as we have more devices trying to connect to the internet and just share data, services like Splunk will be gold for businesses, and we'll start seeing this take off probably in the next couple of years as 5G becomes more and more adopted. Splunk was actually down 4% today, and it's been out of favor for recent months, to be honest. People have just been selling off the stock while I've been scooping it up. And really the reason is because their growth hasn't been as expected. But if you actually look at the business, it's because they're shifting to a more profitable business. They're shifting to a SaaS model, a subscription model, which is something we love. And I think over time, that's going to make this company a lot of money. It's going to make them very profitable over the long term. And hey, I'm here for the ride. So Splunk, I see you. I'm buying. I think the 150s is a steal here for the stock. And yeah, that's my first stock that I bought today. Now, before I discuss my second pick, guys, I actually made a video last night if you missed it, and I covered 20 stocks to keep an eye on. Many of them had an amazing recovery here today. So hopefully that video gave you some ideas on some good businesses to look into. And even though some of them have recovered, there's still amazing opportunities out there. So you definitely want to check out that video. Again, I will leave a link in the description down below. Okay, so now what was the second stock I bought? This should be of no surprise if you watched yesterday's video. I bought another tranche of this, and it's Peloton. Yes, guys, I bought more Peloton, and you know what? This is something that I never thought I would actually be doing. But the more time I spend looking at this business, the more excited I get. A lot of people hate on this business because they're looking at it through a very narrow lens. They see it as a stay-at-home kind of stock, and as the economy opens back up, people start going back to the gyms and going outside for workouts. The need for Peloton is going to disappear. I think that is far from the truth. This model is actually one that I think will stay with us for a long time. And like I said, I will be discussing this in a more detailed, dedicated video later on. But just keep in mind, I am bullish long-term on Peloton. Now, if I had to tell you one of my favorite things about this company, I think it's their app. I think it's the fact that this is actually not just a company that sells you bikes and treadmills. They actually sell you a service that you come and you pay for every single month. You just download their app. You can sign up for free 30-day trial. I actually signed up last night. I've tried a couple of classes on there, a couple, stretching sessions, meditation. It's actually really good, and they do a good job blending music and workouts, and it integrates really well with the Apple Watch, and it's really well done. It's a good app, excellent interface, and I think that people are underestimating this one. Think about some of our favorite brands out there, right? We have Apple and Tesla. These are some of the most popular stocks out there, most popular businesses out there. And what do? They have an amazing, superior product, the #1 in their space. They are heavy on software, and they just provide customers a ton of value and convenience. That's what Peloton does as well. Anyway, this was a crazy day for Peloton. It was down with most stocks at market open, and then it rebounded hard, up 13% on the day, and actually closed green. Not many stocks closed green today if they were a tech or growth stock. Check your watch list, check your portfolio. There weren't too many, at least ones that I track. Many of them were actually still red. Some of them were close to going green, but they didn't quite get there. Even if you look at your big tech names, yeah, it was a very interesting day in the market. And Peloton somehow swung from being down so much to actually closing green. That tells me that there's a lot of buyers that are interested in this stock. People are waiting for opportunities to buy dips when the stock does dip. And clearly these dips are short-lived. So I don't know if we're gonna see Peloton, close to $110 per share again. I hope we do, because I wanna load up even more. But all I can say is I am a buyer at these prices. I like the value, and I'll explain more in a detailed video later on. The reason the stock is so hated right now is because they reported their earnings like a week or two ago, and they said that they're investing $100 million in manufacturing so they can create their bikes quicker and get it out to customers quicker. Guys, think about this logically for a second, okay? They have so much demand, so many people want to order their products, that they need to actually spend money to increase their capacity and get it out to customers quicker. I don't see this as a problem. I don't see this as a bad thing. In fact, I see this as a very positive thing, because now it's going to encourage all those people that were kind of on the sides and being like, 6-9 weeks to get my bike delivered. I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe I'll just wait a few weeks and see if that delivery time comes down. I don't know. We'll see. But then if Peloton says, hey, we've invested all this money, now we can actually get that bike to you out in a week. Oh yeah, you're gonna see a ton more people try to buy up that Peloton bike, have it delivered ASAP to their house, and who knows, maybe they'll get another demand problem where they have to invest another $100 million in. But this is a good problem to have. So yeah, Peloton down 35% at its lows today. Very attractive business, undervalued actually in my opinion, and I am buying more of this stock if we see lower prices. So guys, my cash position right now is sitting at around 14.5%. I plan to funnel more money into my accounts either end of this week or sometime next week. If we see lower prices, I'll probably be spreading that out over some other stocks. Tesla may be one of those stocks here. It's starting to look attractive again to me, but we'll have to wait and see. Of course, I will let you guys know if I buy more Tesla. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know in the comments what stocks you bought on this dip. Hopefully you took advantage and at least bought a little bit, nibbled here and there, few shares here and there of your favorite stocks. These are opportunities we wait for in the market. When volatility hits, when fear hits, we gotta take advantage of it. And again, if you want to check out our VIP group, if that interests you, description down below, coupon code, sign up ASAP and take advantage of that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to invest positively, and I'll see you in the next one.